From KGW, this is The Good Stuff.
It's a blast. I have so much friends on the team, and we just have a great bond together, and it's just so much fun to play with them.
Tonight on The Good Stuff, athletes that know the true meaning of teamwork. Thanks so much for joining us. I'm Deidre Johnson. Kelso High School was the place to be last night to cheer on unified basketball teams. They bring people of all abilities together for some friendly competition, and the fans packed the stands to show their support.
Number 10, Allison Timmons.
For Allison Timmons, playing a basketball game is a dream come true.
I'm so happy to be here.
And like most, she looks forward to getting the ball in the net.
Well, I like making points.
On Wednesday night, she got that chance playing in the Fans in the Stands Regional Unified Basketball event at Kelso High School, an event promoting social inclusion and a way to let kids be kids.
Allison's got the ball at the top of the key.
For Allison's parents, it was a night they'll never forget.
They really help the kids feel like it's a real basketball game for them, and it's a great opportunity for these kids to be able to do things like every other kid does.
I got a little emotional at the national anthem, because I didn't really think I would have that opportunity to see her experience all those experiences.
Unified teams from Kelso, La Center, and Prairie High Schools playing 15-minute round-robin games, bringing the competition while also showing support for one another.
Out here, it's just really an event, and the kids are all behind her, and all her friends from school are here, and so it's really just a lot of fun for the kids, and it helps them really feel accepted and part of the group.
Ellie Moore played last year and couldn't wait to get out on the floor again.
I have so much fun helping them. It joys me to play with them, and it's an awesome experience. I just enjoy it so much, and that's why I do it. I did it last year too.
Participants say the best part is learning how training and playing together can foster friendship and understanding.
Working as a team, putting together our plans and difference aside.
Fans were encouraged to wear black to show support for unified teams. Unified Sports is a division of the Special Olympics. Well, a Portland high school is taking a unique approach to encourage women to pursue careers in STEM. And recently they received an award from the College Board for female diversity in computer science. Thomas Schultz gives us a look at what St. Mary's is doing differently.
See how many fewer errors we get now.
At St. Mary's, dozens of seniors crowd tables in AP Computer Science, intently focused on coding.
Make your object.
As freshmen, every student takes an introductory computer science class. And now, after years of electives like robotics and AP Computer Science, some students plan to pursue careers in STEM.
This class was the reason that I started applying to colleges for computer science.
A career path traditionally dominated by men.
It's very much like a hard world and industry to be in.
Those students, like Cynthia Arenas, hope to change that.
I really, really want to get my PhD in computer science.
Eventually, Arenas hopes to create her own software tech company and create scholarship opportunities for other women to enter the field.
I'm just one of the many trying to break down this barrier for women in STEM. And
others plan to break down barriers too.
It's just kind of like solving a bunch of little puzzles all the time, and it's really satisfying when it works.
Gwyneth Snyder wants to focus on AI and computer science ethics, and her sister hopes a basic knowledge of computer science gives her a leg up in the medical field.
It really pushes me to think in a different way and solve problems in a different way.
And students and teacher Kira Smith think mandatory STEM classes and more women teaching courses could be a pathway leading more women to pursue STEM careers.
It's so vital to have that representation, right, and to have that voice in what we're developing.
Yeah, we're just wanting to create a better world for the future.
Students say learning the basics of computer science early on has given them confidence and knowledge they wouldn't have otherwise. Well, the Lunar New Year celebrations have now begun at Portland's Lansu Chinese Garden. The main event includes beautiful lighted lanterns throughout the garden. And this year, you have twice as long to see them.
So Year of the Dragon, in Chinese culture, dragon is a symbol for strength and power and good fortune. So every 12 years you will have a Year of a Dragon. So our celebration this year usually is only 2 weeks. This year we're doing a full month of celebration, non-stop cultural performances, beautiful visiting exhibit, and they can't really miss the lantern viewing evenings, 29 of those here at Lanzhou.
So fun. Well, in addition to lantern viewing in the evening, there are several other events planned. That includes a lion dance this Saturday morning at 9:30. The first 500 visitors to the garden will also get a lucky red envelope with a special Lunar New Year message. Well, two popular Portland food carts are moving into a recently opened downtown pod. The Midtown Beer Garden opened with 27 carts back in August. The two new additions include Tokyo Sando, which closed their cart on 2nd Avenue in December. They'll be back open at the new spot later this month. They serve delicious Japanese sandwiches, and Bing Mi will also be moving into the Midtown pod. Originally a downtown cart, they've been at the Nob Hill pod for the last few years. They specialize in jim beans, which are crispy crepes stuffed with eggs, wontons, and a variety of meats from Spam to duck. You can find the Midtown Beer Garden downtown near Southwest 5th and Harvey MLK Street. Straight ahead on The Good Stuff, finding community and a love for nature.
You can't let your fear hold you back, and the fact that there are groups that meet outdoors and that you don't have to do this alone, I would definitely encourage people to join groups like this.
A look at the nonprofit encouraging people of color to explore the outdoors. It's time for us to get out there, and this week the focus is on people of color. A Portland woman founded the nonprofit People of Color Outdoors to get more of the BIPOC community out into nature. John Goodwin has more.
Welcome, welcome.
Before some of us get outside, first we need a safe space.
We have a lot of first timers today. That's so cool.
On a perfect day at Smith and Bybee Wetlands, this small group offers just that.
And I just feel a bond with this place.
Meet Pam Slaughter. Born and raised in Portland, she loves its beauty.
Ready to head out, everybody?
And she knows its history.
Today we're going to talk about Black history, about what this area means to BIPOC and in the past, and then what it is now. We're going to talk about the wildlife that live here. Oh, beautiful. That is a perfect shot.
People of Color Outdoors, or POCO, is an all-volunteer nonprofit. Pam founded the group after she was harassed on the trail. POCO is her way to support others and prevent it from happening to them. They now have over 5,800 members and host over 60 outings a year.
Vanport was built specifically to house people, including people of color.
So this is the first time I've experienced anything like this, where I've been to an organized event where there were a group of people of color outside.
We provide a way for people to be together in a community, because the second part of our group is to provide community.
Pam's daughter Ashley grew up in the outdoors. Now she helps run the show.
I think it's huge for the community, and I think that it's a wonderful opportunity to not only get to know nature, but get to know yourself.
But it's so peaceful, isn't it?
Pam started a nature education program 3 years ago. Last year, she received a 9-month mentorship through the Adidas Community Lab. And thanks to their help, POCO could have its own facility in just a few years.
No, he's down now, further towards the end. Oh,
now he's on the other side.
Now he's back up. He's hopping back up.
The woodpecker was my first time seeing one.
Oh my goodness. He's so gorgeous, isn't he?
Pam's goal is always the education, but watching this community bond is what's most rewarding.
It's not just to hoard people together, but it's to help people to reconnect and have that natural bond and have a deeper bond, and then find a way to help make things better for the environment and the larger community.
I hope that they feel a sense of community. I hope they feel a sense of peace. I hope that they feel inclusion. And I hope that they learn something that they didn't know before.
This was a great experience. Felt very welcomed.
In North Portland, I'm John Goodwin.
Can't wait to do it again.
Let's get out there.
So great to get outside. Well, we always love to see how you're getting out there and enjoying the outdoors. Check out some of these photos sent in by KGW viewers. Stacy shared this shot of a sunny day hiking the Klickitat River in Washington. Looks like an incredible view. And then Patty likes to do some bird watching. Look at this great picture she got of a woodpecker on Sauvie Island. And another stunning wildlife shot from Patty. She caught this elk near Jewel, Oregon, and she added it was a busy weekend. Also, Jeanette shared a gorgeous sunset from the Oregon coast. This was at Naguskin, and this was also a beach there. She says there was amazing weather there this past weekend. And staying on the coast, Amanda also got a great sunset shot. This was from Lincoln City. And Shelly was in Florence when she spotted this full rainbow over the ocean. Just absolutely amazing. Well, you can share your photos and stories of good stuff happening in your community by texting 503-226-5088 or email us at thegoodstuff@kgw.com. Next, we're exploring the legacy of Oregon lawmaker Jackie Winters, the highlights of her career after she paved the way as the first Black Republican elected to the state legislature. But first, check out this snowy view from our Timberline Lodge sky camera. All during Black History Month, we're highlighting influential people from the Oregon Black community. Today, we'll look back at the life of a lawmaker who was loved by both Republicans and Democrats. Christine Pitawanchi has a story of Jackie Winters.
It seems rare in politics for a person to be beloved by both parties, but that's the case for Jackie Winters. When she died in 2019, she left a void at the Oregon State Capitol. Winters moved to Portland in 1941 and eventually settled in Salem. She first got into politics working for then-Governor Tom McCall. In 1998, Winters became the first Black Republican elected to the legislature. She served in the House before winning a seat in the Senate. Winters was instrumental in passing a bill for Trailblazers' specialty license plates and worked to ensure the surcharge benefited youth-oriented causes. She pushed for criminal justice reform to stop automatically sending young offenders to prison. It was something she continued to work on even as she battled lung cancer. And just months after her death, then Governor Kate Brown signed the so-called Jackie Winters bill that changed how judges deal with Measure 11 cases, serious crimes involving minors. Her lasting legacy is someone who stood for people, not politics.
In Seattle, a new pop-up museum is teaching visitors about the Black history of the city. Sharon Yu gives us a look inside.
A good story often has a show and tell.
Come on in.
And for Tony Benton, the founder of Seattle's Black History Pop-Up Museum, February is the perfect opportunity to share what he knows.
A lot of our history is in attics, treasure chests, back rooms. When these elders pass away, it's thrown away because there is no recognized infrastructure to keep this history.
The latest U.S. Census shows that the Black population here in Seattle stands at around 4.5%. And Benton says while it's not a hub here, the Black history is unique to our area.
We're not Atlanta, we're not Chicago, we're not New York. The way that we dealt with repression and oppression and overcame the obstacles is unique to this city and unique to these individuals. And that history isn't really recorded anywhere. And it adds context to why we are who we are and where we are today.
An exhibit about Seattle's Black Panther Party at the museum highlights its fight for civil rights and the important work it did for the community.
Free breakfast program. That was started by the Seattle Black Panther Party. That is now a national institution, you know? And so making people aware of what we've done, you know, it instills pride.
Ever heard of the Seattle Steelheads? For 2 years, our city had a team in the West Coast Negro Baseball League. From treasure chests and into the spotlight, Benton says he hopes the collection will show Black Seattle history is our Seattle history.
You see yourself in this museum, you see your neighbors in this museum, and you see the contributions of African Americans to Seattle nationally.
What an incredible museum. Well, when we come back, if you're still thinking about what to do for Valentine's Day next week, we've got you covered. Ideas for local date night options when we return. Valentine's Day is less than a week away, and if you still haven't figured out your plans, Christine Pitawanich has some good date ideas you can do before, on, or after Valentine's Day. She takes us to the DIY bar in North Portland.
So we are a place for crafty and not so crafty people. That's our motto. And the idea is that people can come in, craft, and drink. My name is Adam Gorski, and I'm the co-owner of DIY Bar.
This spot will get the creative juices flowing.
We got hammers, some leather punches, scissors.
Adam Gorski says people usually spend $50, including a drink.
On tap, we've got a couple of different beers, a kombucha from Happy Mountain, and a couple of different wines and ciders.
If games are more your thing, check out Ground Control in Portland, or maybe Next Level Pinball in Hillsboro, which claims to have one of the largest arcades in the world. Or Mock's Boarding House in downtown Portland may be up your alley if you're wanting to bust out a board game, grab grub, and some drinks. If you'd rather get moving, lace up some skates for a little speed at the Oaks Park Roller Rink in Selwood. They've got a Valentine's Day deal, $40 for open skate admission and rentals, meal vouchers, drink tickets, all for two. A DJ will also be spinning music from the 70s to 90s. Another option, the 5K My Muddy Valentine Obstacle Run, happening this Saturday at the Plumper Pumpkin Patch on Old Cornelius Pass Road. It includes hot showers, a pancake breakfast, s'mores, and drinks after you're done. It's $74, or if you register as a couple, about $69.
If you want in on that mud run, better hurry. Registration closes at 11:59 tonight. And if you're competitive this year, there's prize money for the top finishing runners. That's all the time we have for the good stuff, but we'll leave you with a few more of your gorgeous outdoor adventure photos. Have a good one.